All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Sakamoto,
episode 12. The
right.
finale, but not the final episode, because there's an OVA.
Right. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what will the show have us for today?
For us, yeah. We've got...
I can words, I promise.
We've got Sakamoto probably going to be following up on the New Year aspect of the class, kind of looking back and being like, that was great. But now moving forward here, we're probably going to get a little bit of that kind of transitioning of, from snow into whatever the New Year brings.
Maybe new characters. New first years come in.
I could see that. I feel like
OVA material,
I feel like that'd
probably.
be OVA material. Yeah. I feel like for this one, we're gonna kind of either go for a greatest hits kind of thing with the actual going through all the characters a little bit.
Right, and maybe a final showdown with our resident Johan Tenma antagonist.
Yeah. He's kind of a weird character to keep around this long, but he also did do his thing with one of the guys, I think it was Achan, who had kind of been convinced that, Sakamoto needed to be taken down.
Right, but I mean, come on, Sakamoto's going to resolve that in like 5 minutes.
I can see that being a good portion of the episode, though, because there's a lot of great teacher Onizuka in this.
That is true.
In this story there. So
even
if, it's
if the
something
teacher
where
is
he
a
needs,
student.
Yeah, even if the teacher is the student, exactly. And thus, I could see him having some really good heart-to-heart conversations with the guy because of his kind of obsession with Sakamoto.
Yeah. It's an obsession.
It's an obsession, but it's something that could be used for some pretty healthy things as well if he's wanting to kind of adjust the way that he does life. So, let's focus on him as a character as well. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah. Burn it all. It's like you've changed because of Sakamoto.
Mm-hmm. Do you like that change or no?
You know what this guy reminds me of? Is that bitch with the past-cutting sword in the random filler arc in Bleach.
It wasn't a filler arc, though.
Whatever, that arc. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. The from the Fullbring arc. Yeah. Yep. He's got a similar character design, and
he just kind of pierces his way into people's.
The same. Yeah,
he kind of peels up their past a little bit. Doesn't insert himself in there.
Right.
But he inserts his ideology.
He had the
and
gaslighting power, basically.
Yes, he does. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Which means that's his one weakness. All it would take is for someone to stick his own sword into it.
Well, right. Yeah. Because the thing about this is that he has to prey on the vulnerabilities and insecurities of the people that he's talking to. Because can you imagine how flustered he would be if he tried to do this to Sakamoto? like he'd be like trying to bring out his Reddit logic and everything, and then it's just like, it's not working. But this is the ultimate technique. Yeah. Cool, bro.
Yeah.
I do love the one though that he did with the coat, where it's the I'm a fancy waiter or something.
Ah, yes. Oh, wow, we're going straight to graduation. Already.
What was this, the event that he...
We're skipping Valentine's Day, we're skipping
busted up, or...
They let him come in like this? Oh my god!
They stopped trying to stop him a long time ago.
Yep. Sakamoto steps on stage and everybody, stands at attention. Yep.
What's the ball for?
He already knows he's gonna get attacked by,
right. In the same way that I serve this volleyball. No.
Wait. I serve all of you.
Right. Is it gonna go into the... No way.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Okay, that's so cool. Wow. That is amazing.
This feels like the introduction of a new social link in Persona. Like, he just made himself the coolest kid ever.
Made a social link with the entire school.
The entire school. Like with the music and everything, like.
Yeah, because they so don't see you as a delinquent. They think this is a bit.
Yeah. Whoa. Sakamoto's gonna save him though, so that they think this is a bit.
Right. What?
His life flashed before his eye!
Right.
Yes. Delinquent squad, here. One of our own is going wild.
That's right.
And we
It's our responsibility. Oh.
I've got this. Damn.
Keeps the lesson going.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into the lesson here. Some of them... Yeah, some of them come up
This is all part of the lesson, right? This is all planned. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right. He's treating like a wild bull! Toro! Wow. My heart was reached.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and where'd Sakamoto go? Oh.
What?
Yes. Whoa, animation! Just, okay! Oh. Yes!
Even the teachers.
Yeah! Oh my god, he's literally standing on the railing. Holy shit. Shit. Yeah, this is getting uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
That was because you condescended to me! How could you do that? We're rivals, aren't we?
The tears are gonna fall all the way down. Oh.
The crying upside down with the snot coming out, yeah. Damn. Whoa. Shit.
Oh, shit.
What? He let his cool image go down! For him!
And so that he could set him down on... Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was beautiful! Wow.
Did you see that teacher? He looked like he was enjoying it.
Damn.
Head chop. Oh. Head pats.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
I'll deal with him.
No, he needs to do the right thing first. Yes. His hand could be kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I am sitting on the bed waiting for you. I'm 33. I don't go to this school anymore.
But I still wear my old, like, uniform jacket. Oh, right, no, he still is actually a student. That's right.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to graduate, so he'll stay here forever, yeah. Umi.
黒い海へと流れ特等席で見るのが最高にオツってやつでね卒業生退場のプログラムまでにはせいぜいふんぞり返るといいさ小さな城の世界でね
Because Sakamoto is a first year after all.
今すぐ夜の海に飛び込み新大陸を目指しますよ
Bam! Okay, gone? Yeah.
深瀬さんをこのままにしとくわけにはいかねえ拳と心中する覚悟
あなたまで卒業してどうするんです僕に考えが
Ooh.
I need to recruit.
Sakamoto's
Umi,
actually
though.
gonna, like,
Oh.
not work by himself.
Oh, I love the idea of him recruiting them.
Yeah. Like, he's never had to do that before, I don't think.
I mean, he has worked with others, though.
Yeah, occasionally, in, like, one person.
We're gonna have a dance-off.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
深瀬さんご卒業おめでとうございます
Ah! Wait.
どんなに
Oh! Oh!
Get the fuck out of our school.
筋ってもんですよね先輩秘技いいディストラクション
His knees buckled!
Yeah.
He hit them at just the right point!
おい下ろせ
And they're gonna shunt him out!
俺らの波をおい取るな
Yes.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I love it.
やれやれちゃんと泳げてるじゃないか
Ah, that ocean doesn't look too difficult, does it?
And now it goes to the regular.
Because all their
like-
uniforms are black, so it's a nice dark ocean.
坂本くんの掃除の演出とみなされ
Alright, sweet.
深瀬さんが
Okay.
学校に姿を
They
見
did
せ
it.
なくなるボードを持った姿を
Oh.
頻繁に目撃されてるそうな
Actually did it. Yep.
No shot though. That guy was that built.
ある噂が学校中に広まり事実だった
Sakamoto's transferring.
僕の心は
Yeah.
深く
No.
それでは坂本君最後
Yeah.
某宇宙船が招き海に来ることになりました
What? Is he going to work at NASA or some shit?
このプロジェクトに真っ向から参加させていただき
Yes! Actually, yes!
まみれのダサいつだ
Wow.
Wow!
リターンマッチ
Ugh.
Wait, yes, yes! He's even involved.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love a food fight.
アメリカ行ってる間知らない人
Yeah! Everyone will know it! That's voluptuous!
アメリカでビッグな男に
Oh, he's just gonna hit himself
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
face
just-
twice. Yeah. Oh, I'm coming
Nice.
for you, man.
Yeah, that's Sarah helping people out.
Yeah.
それでは皆さん
Farewell. Yep, yep, yep.
So how do we have an OVA after this? Is
In
it
America.
Sakamoto in America?
Sakamoto in the US, yeah.
He just shows up at NASA and they're just like, who is this? Oh.
何のことだか
心残りはねえのか
保健室の天井の穴正確な数ですかね
Oh, Yoshinobu!
Yes! The tears clearing.
Oh, he was moved!
Yes.
Emotionally!
明日から春休みだからってハメ外
今日の角刈りは何度っすか
That-
かも90度やボケ
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have his cries, his tears be seen.
Yep. He He creamed himself.
Nice.
All right.
All right, that was a sweet finale.
Yeah, that was a great finale.
Very, very
I like it.
wholesome.
Yep.
I love the stuff they did with Atsushi and giving him the, emotional kind of heart and core of the episode, and then the defeat of Fukase, or whatever his name. Fuck
Johan
him,
Tenma, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the delinquents have always been, I feel like, the heart of this show.
Absolutely.
So other than maybe Yoshinobu.
Yes.
So I like that Achan was the focus here. That felt very fitting.
Yeah.
And because you don't just want to have silly gags for a final episode, especially if it's going to end with Sakamoto leaving the school.
Right, that was a big twist. I thought this was going to be a go read the manga, this is not a full ending kind of thing. But no, this feels very much like hey, this is the end of a season, if you will, like an end of a season in his life,
And I like it. It feels it keeps that GTO kind of feeling up, which also plays into the ridiculousness of it. Because yes, he's a first year in high school. He already has a job at NASA. Right?
I mean, some people get picked up really early.
Yeah.
If you're a genius, if you're, exceptional.
And yet there was that whole thing of like, you're not actually going to America, are you? So, who knows what the situation is there?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see in the OVA.
Maybe we'll see in the OVA. I like the idea that Sakamoto, there's an underlying aspect of a gag comedy story where at some point you have to show the emotion of the character that is too cool or too funny to be anything but the main character, right? Well, if you put them into a situation where everyone else's emotions reach theirs, you can show that little bit of complexity or depth to them where he then, pied himself in the face.
And he brought that pie, like he saved it specifically because he knew he would need it.
Probably, yeah. And then it's so he wouldn't, show anybody else that he had cried and stuff like that.
Nope.
Or also just to kind of show the solidarity that he's still one of them,
Exactly.
There's a lot of things you could draw to from there. But that's not the kind of thing we expect to have in Sakamoto as a show.
And
or
yet they
even
did
as
it.
a character. So
awesome.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
And also I liked the way in which he did actually win in the battle between Fukase and him over the ideology that he had with
Right. I get the delinquents to line up as a show of graduation respect, you think at first, but no, it's actually just that they're going to
yeet your ass out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. In some ways showing that at any point, Sakamoto and these guys, they've got this school in check. We're not afraid of you. We're not worried about you.
We're not afraid of you
just fine.
But also, you have nothing to be afraid of. Because if you think about it, he was projecting his fears on everybody else. Right. And that's why it was so destructive, because it had 20 years to ferment or whatever.
Right.
But then once he's actually pushed out into the real world, oh, hey, maybe it's not as scary as you thought.
Nope.
Maybe you can actually like go and be a surfer and and be on the ocean like as a regular mainstay thing.
Yeah, it's kind of the exact same way that they handled Sera. That Sera was just suppressing a lot of what made him who he was.
Right, his insecurities about how he looked and things like that, and just wanting to be cool. And so, hey, even like the faculty is so understanding that like, hey, Sera just he went on a journey, right?
He's actually one of the most healthy and just generally wholesome individuals.
Yep, there's nothing that's like exhibitionist about it. No, he's just being comfortable
himself,
Yes, that's right. And so it's front row at the graduation ceremony in his underwear,
naked basically.
Yep, and it's just there you go, just hanging out.
Gives me big Hinamatsuri vibes, and it's just something that I love.
Don't question it.
Don't question it.
Don't question it. Yeah.
Which I've heard apparently is Hinamatsuri then took all that kind of energy from Gintama, which is funny because that's the anime that's the original, like that kind of zaniness and stuff. So the fact that this is then kind of a descendant of all those things, while also taking we've seen some GTO inspirations and stuff in there
exactly.
as well. This was a very special anime in that regard. It elevated itself beyond the one-note joke to exploring a few different other things with that.
Right.
And thus the character of Sakamoto will live on in legend, even if he does come back to school, or even if he goes to NASA and takes a job there and the OVA is him like taking the job temporarily and then realizing
Sure.
that no, NASA
I belong
isn't
back
enough
with
for
the
me.
students, yeah.
I will then go back.
Or-
And then
or
it's
it's
a
just
dramatic
like-
return or something.
And at the same time, it could be like an out of time kind of a thing where it's just, an episode that's,
Sure.
during.
It could be the Valentine's
It could be the
thing that
Valentine's
just got
Day episode.
skipped.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I very much was feeling the like.
Oh, we're here all of a sudden?
Oh, right. I was feeling very much the music that they played in the beginning made me think of like we're doing the generic school music kind of setup here for graduation and what it's like to say farewell to our senpai and all that. But it felt like Persona 4 and even like the beginning of Doki Doki Literature Club and like all these little things where I'm like, wait, but how are things gonna go bad? And then
what's gonna happen
Well,
here?
right. The whole stuff with Achan is happening, but maybe Achan will actually do something dramatic. And the fact that they had him at the high height part and nearly really hurting himself here.
Yep.
At the point where you could very much see that there was some darker things that he was addressing here, both Fukase and Sakamoto, in that it's there's going to be points where the ocean of the world
Is very
outside
dark and-
is very dark and very scary.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have friends. You're gonna have other people that you can rely on here.
And Sakamoto would even let himself be Serad if it meant being able to set you down gently as not a bee, but a butterfly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
So fantastic, very simple, straightforward finale. I think there might be some kind of a cultural joke or something with the whole. I don't know how many holes are in the ceiling of the nurse's office.
I didn't get that one.
I think that was maybe a joke about the idea that they haven't gotten in like any more scraps or anything where he hasn't had to go to
sure.
the nurse's office and kind of have that like moment lying there,
Just
and
counting
stuff.
the holes, yeah.
Right, So maybe it's I've got a few more scraps in me and stuff. Like which
Sure.
means he will be back, maybe.
Okay.
But it's his coded way of saying that.
Right.
I would love to know in the comments what the actual explanation is for that, because I'm probably not necessarily going to read like the manga or anything for this one.
No,
this
probably
feels
not.
like a much more like cool one and done sweet, sweet little show.
Yes, and I think the decision, if it was a decision to like skip past some elements of the manga to
Or
get
have an
to the
anime original ending.
graduation or have an anime original ending,
Yeah.
I think that's a really good idea. I know that there are some people that are maybe upset with the GTO anime original ending. I quite liked it. I feel like this fits very, very well for it as well.
Sure.
Of just hey, you get closure, you get completion, it's done, and the legend lives on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what the OVA has to offer because
NASA or Valentine's Day episode, both would be fantastic, and if
think-
it's something else...
I think given that this is the closure episode here, we can kind of do whatever we want with the OVA.
We really
really
can.
can do anything.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't have to follow up on this episode in a literal and linear way.
Right.
So, that's fun. That's exciting.
It could even just potentially be an OVA about all the students, and Sakamoto's gone.
Sure.
And then the antics that they get up to when they realize our cool, very cool buddy is not here anymore.
Yeah. Just the Sakamoto deska, but haven't you
Right.
heard we don't have Sakamoto here?
The disappearance of Sakamoto.
I would love to see like Sarah cosplay as Sakamoto and be a comedian where he comes in and just goes,
Right.
and like pretends to be him. That would be
See,
hilarious.
it's by Sakamoto making all these bonds with himself and sort of with each other, then by removing himself, since he was kind of the linchpin, they will either fall apart or they will get even closer because now he's not a distraction, right?
Yeah. I like that the pie thing seemed to be something that he had set up specifically for this in the way that he grabbed the pie. But I also like the idea that they genuinely surprised him. And this was an example, kind of like the stage bit where he improvs with it, but takes the pie out there for the, wow, that moved me. That was
Sure.
a really sweet thing for them to have a classroom related thing when the classroom kind of before this show was very like, there wasn't like a schism, but they weren't as...
There wasn't a lot of
group fun cohesion.
Yeah,
you know?
the classroom was not a character.
Yes,
If that
exactly.
makes sense. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that's a great way to say it. And now they're unified in their emotion and love.
Right.
And not just because they spent the year together, but Sakamoto helped them have a great year. So
That's right.
That's some good wholesome shit. And now let's go into the OVA and then
Yes.
the show that's going to come after that. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the OVA's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. So you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.